Wizardy Soul, and we're back somewhere we have not been in quite a long time, in Princes of Darkness. One of the bigger total conversion mods here for Crusader Kings 3. I haven't played it in a long time. The last time I did a series probably over a year ago at this point of Vlad Dracula. But this time around I wanted to do something different, kind of see where the mod was at too. But I don't want to play as a vampire. I wanted to play as a Inquisitor. So we're going to jump on over here. As you can see, there's a ton of different tabs. There's so many different things you can play as in this mod. This isn't going to be like my normal ones where I'm usually like, oh, let's do this set goal. This one's more or less like, let's check this thing out, let's see where the mod is at, and let's just have a little fun, hopefully, unless I get wrecked. But as you can see, these are like other factions. The Inquisition are agents of the Catholic Church, hunting the supernatural. There's also hunters, but they kind of do things on their own. I would prefer to be the Inquisition. So in Anno Day 1230, led by a stalwart group of monster hunters, the Holy Church has finally come to realize that the threat that are the vampires forming a new secretive organization named the Shadow Inquisition. These heroes are the first humans to try reconquering the night and push back its horrors. The task before them is immense, and the cursed bloodsuckers have had centuries to entrench themselves and prepare their counterattack. The so-called Inquisition are ready to die as martyrs, if their sacrifice can pave the way for a better future for humanity. They fight for a cause, and that is more than any vampire can claim. You are the only hope for a world unaware of the war that has raged for its very soul. It is January 5th, 1230. And I'm going to be playing as Leopold von Murnau, and it's mostly because he's the medium start, because he's the leader of the Inquisition. I would like to try to see as much as possible with the Inquisition. Give us a couple hours here, check things out. Yeah, that way we get a pretty good feel for it. And then we get to see some of the different features of this. You can also play as like werewolves, you can play as mummies, one of them to include the god Horus himself, literally Horus, not even like an exaggeration. It is literally Horus. Which is very cool. There's hunters, as I said. There's also demons who you can play as, and apparently these are also pretty easy. Like this is Ares, an ancient god of war. Like it's literally just Ares. So you can play as gods in this world. You can play as just normal werewolves, like these guys up here. And as you can see, they have pretty great looking models. I am again going to be playing the Inquisition because I want to kill some vampires, but you can do what you see fit. So let's read a little bit about Leopold. A minor scion of the von Murnau house, Leopold was a sickly child cursed with a strange ability, the power to literally smell evil. Rather than fear it, the keen-minded Leopold used his gift to help uncover several vampiric machinations in his house. He didn't stop there, though, and was soon in Rome to proffer his services to the newly created Knights of Acre, which are down here. Since then, he has been the main driving force behind the creation of the Shadow Inquisition, gathering all those trying to fight evil in its many forms. His house firmly behind him, Leopold is perhaps the strongest pillar of the Inquisition, leading the efforts to retake the night. House Murnau stands strong, and Bavaria is secured, but this is only the start of the fight. You must not stop until the last bloodsucker is driven before God's light. So my goal really is just to mess around with the mechanics, maybe try to kill a couple vampires, and we'll see how we do. If we get absolutely wrecked, that's here nor there. Hopefully we can at least try a few things out, and we can read some of the cool trees that they have. If you've seen it before, the vampires have, I think, like 4 or 5 different trees that they get to go down. I think these guys get one main one that they get to level up, and then each different branch, like depending on which organization they are, gets their own unique one as well. But we'll see that here in a second. All right, so as you can see, when you first load into the game, you actually get this really great Welcome to the Inquisitors of Darkness. This will give you all of the tutorial stuff you're going to need, and I'm actually going to read them too, just because I also need them. So let's talk about the main Inquisitor's mechanics. In 1230, the Inquisition is just getting started. You are outnumbered and outgunned by the foes. The vampires, they have powerful entry capabilities and use knights that can easily wreck most of your armies, especially your levies. You have some advantage though, one of them being your powerful building set and lifestyle tree. You also have a unique scheme finding the monster's lair where you can go on one action to fight against the vampires. Obviously they will defend themselves though. Be prepared for a tough game where you must bide your time and build your power base, all while hunting your most threatening neighbors until you are strong enough to reclaim the night. The order's too quick. Let's look at the toolkit. Each one has a different way of securing heirs. St. James Acre and the Red Order can ordinate young mortals with a character interaction, making them their squire or child. The Sisters of St. John and Order of St. Joan can do the same, but with younger families. We are a vanilla family, which each von Mar has a chance of becoming an Inquisitor during his or her life. And then there's another one that can ordinate family members. Let's go back to the lore. There's a bunch of lore. So we look through these 3, and then we're gonna say we'll get more details in the next couple days. I would like to just jump in here and we'll look at a couple things. So as you can see, first off, if you've never played this mod, it takes place during the night. So if you were to like zoom in, for example, let me just go like this. So it's nighttime, right? Most of these people around you are going to be pretty strong. I mean, you have House Tremere is literally right next to us. I don't know how that's gonna go. He knows we're a hunter. So if you look at our traits here, he has Eye of Vigilance, like all kinds of stuff. It's almost overwhelming to think about how much you can do in this mod. It's probably one of the more in-depth changes. I was either going to play as this guy, actually, this is a fun fact, or I was going to play as Lord Mithras, the Lord of Light, just because he's such a little, look at his dick. Anyway, let's go through this stuff here. So what I was talking about with each unique house, so everybody gets sort of their own conviction lifestyle. Ours is already full, so we don't need to do it, but we have Forbidden Knowledge, which allows us to have a better hostile scheme resistance and hostile scheme power. We have Noblesse Oblige, which increases our night efficiency. We have Wreathed in Shadow, which increases our piety and our hostile scheme power. We have Minor Evil, which increases our diplomacy and our prowess a little bit. And we have Arcana, which I believe this one also increases our hostile scheme resistance and our prowess. Each one has their own thing. Like this one is for the, who is this? This is for the Knights of St. Acre, Order of St. James, or Order of St. George. They get like auto defay. I think they would all get basically the option to have one of the, like these ones. Yeah, you have to be one of the contemplative orders. Anyway, we're going to do True Faith, as you can see. So we're going to do a True Faith focus. This is our learning lifestyle focus, basically. And we already have Sophia Patris. So we're going to see, we have Pry Open the Mind's Eye, which increases personal schemes. We have Unwavering Vision, which gives disrupted contacts. We have Unearth, which gives us a chance to imprison characters after a siege or a raid. We have Lifting the Veil, which allows us to give the tracked down to the target, which lets you find their lair instantly. And we have Revelation. We get this lifestyle perk, and you also, as a character action, allows you to make the target get a Inquisition self action. Yes. So a lot of stuff, a lot of different features here. I don't know which one to do. I think you can bless another character. I like this bonus Spiritus because it gives you an option to imprison a target. So we're going to do Tears of the Martyr, which unlocks an event option where a powerful character tries to resist being imprisoned. Remember, they did say the building focus, so let's just come on here. I only have the one territory. So we have so far the Manor von Manar, which increases our taxes, our holding tax, increases our taxes twice, increases our renown. Luxurious and well-connected, the manor is well integrated into the complex landscape of the German nobility, and it can be upgraded. It's very expensive. We also have the Armory of the Inquisition, which gives a bunch of bonuses to our men-at-arms, which we'll check out here in a second. We have another mansion. We have Control Garrison, a Night Watch's work is never done. Oh, I see. I think controlling the townsfolk may be a good way to go. This will give us an increase in stewardship and more taxes, or we could do Control the Outskirts, which this will give us more of that. It's hard to say. They're both pretty useful. Well, let's look at the men-at-arms. We have a decent amount. We have Witch Hunters, which great picture here. So they are a heavy infantry. They're not stationed. I'm going to actually station those here in Regensburg. And we also have pikemen, we have mangonels, we have armored footmen, we have bowmen, and I believe, okay, so the only one we have that is unique are these Witch Hunters, which I'm actually going to increase once more. One more time. That's what I'm going to use my money for. Honestly, we can probably just go with controlling the townsfolk because we can afford it. It'll increase our taxes slightly, which is good for us. So I'm going to do control the farmland. And as you can see, a ton of options. The realm size is 75 or more. So you can occupy all kinds of stuff. You have to have Rome. Like there's so many different options you can do here. Choose the house colors of, oh, that's interesting. I can change the house colors, that's cool. We can invite a physician, which we don't have anybody good, so that might actually be a good move. So we'll probably just do that as well. Getting 8 gold a turn, so we can afford to do that. Now, basically, my idea, right? We want to try and hunt down somebody. So this person is a werewolf. What is this? Will publicly expose unholy identity, making the righteous souls that remain in her domain rise against her. Interesting. We want to get somebody who's strong, so they're inferior. Finding lair would give us... I feel like we should try it. I only have the one option, though. I'm going to go through my journeys here. The Gladius Day gives us... it has these people in it. These are different members of the Gladius Day. My niece And then these two guys. I probably should have just married my niece, honestly. She has really good intrigue, but it's here nor there. She also has the true faith. But anyway, let's just get in here. See what we can do. I think this person actually should be our first one. Let's just find Lair on him. He's pretty weak. I only have a 16. I don't think it would be me going in there specifically. My player heir is my nephew, who is the second patriarch. His dad was murdered. It has a 2%. I don't know if this would give us a bonus. Also, normally here, there's also another thing that you can like look into. East Francia. This should probably be our goal. So we have to kill this guy, and we have to kill this guy. Must be dead or in Topor. Okay, well that is going to be our minor goal. I don't know if that's going to happen, because this guy has 6,300 troops, but we'll certainly find out. Let's just hit go. What topic would you like to explore? Yeah, what is true faith? One of the most important tools at the hunter's disposal, Truth Faith, and his upgraded version, Beatific, is a trait that unlocks a powerful lifestyle. Most starting hunters have it at the start, but making sure your heirs have it as well is an important task to do so. You can find the True Faith power, intercession, and any other character have a chance to give them the trait. I see. Finding Lair. A special journey available to hunters against vampire characters. Find Lair is a core part of the hunter gameplay, as it is a way to take out powerful vampires without a war. It is also the main way of gaining True Faith lifestyle. Okay, so you can still go to war. See, I was kind of curious about this. Obviously, such a journey is dangerous, but the difficulty can be mitigated if you pick your targets well. The main thing to look for are stats. The higher advantage you have over the target in one category, the easier it will be. Alright, so I have formed my alliance. The von Manar, the German noble house, has been cursed or blessed by God to be able to literally smell evil. This characteristic, paired with their stronghold in Bavaria, make them invaluable partners of the Shadow Inquisition. Their participation is coordinated by one Leopold von Manar. Verneau, I don't know how you would say his name. A sickly man of towering intellect and drive, he is actually the mind behind the foundation of the Inquisition and its informal leader. With his strong leadership, Bavaria has become a beacon of hope for inquisitors everywhere, a promise of what Earth could be once purged of the foul vampires. Leopold is far from done, though, and he's already planning his next step with a potential merge of the Inquisition orders into one new society. A family stands against the darkness. So, it seems, yeah, okay. So you could consolidate them. I see, okay. So it would have to be, we'd have to be huge. The Kingdom of England must be held, I see. So you have some pretty long-term goals. Occupy the monastery. And Roma is actually held by this guy, which we could make our way down there. Oh, it wouldn't be too bad, honestly. Bohemia, honestly, this person could be not a bad move. However, look how bad he looks. He's a, what is he, a Nosferatu? Yeah. Okay, and then this guy is this. So, again, it would just be that. We want to be careful, right? We want to be careful. We also have a negative 180 prestige. Despite, oh, man, that's a lot of story stuff. Lord Leopold, despite being a renowned inquisitor, you are still a noble with duties to fulfill. One of these is to find a proper spouse. Oh, my wife and court physician. I hope I didn't have to hire you. Starts an Inquisition crackdown. Again, oh, let's do it. That sounds sweet. You revealed Duke Joseph Zev's foul nature for all to see. He lost Masquerade Exposure 0, and now he's at Exposed. I named my cat Pius the cat. His Holiness Gregory the Ninth. The Shadow Inquisition is in many ways a direct extension of the Catholic Church, with most of its funding and backing coming directly from it. Pope Gregory is a fervent advocate of this effort, to a point where he is considering creating a public Inquisition to tackle less supernatural threats in the future. Having the direct ear of such a powerful individual is a boon not to be squandered lightly by the burgeoning Shadow Inquisition. Many Inquisitors fear that Gregory's successors might not be so keen on supporting your efforts, perhaps due to supernatural interference or simply disinterest or disbelief in the threat. If this has to happen, it's likely that the organization as a whole would suffer. Concerned voices among the Inquisition plan to do as much as they can in the short term and pray for Gregory's long and healthy life. Long live his holiness. He gave us 200 gold, which, I mean, huge boon for us. Again, this would increase it. Do we want more? Do we want more men-at-arms? Like, should I be increasing these? I guess so. I don't want to spend too much, though, mind you. We already have a really strong force. I just don't want to, this guy's crazy. I don't want to, like, just sit here, though, is the problem, right? I want to start going to war. Dang, some of these vampires are hot. I'm sorry. I would let her turn me into a vampire, okay? I'm down outrageous. And so I could, like, repeatedly expose He's deposed. So who would depose him exactly? I'm just curious. I have a lot of questions. I'm just going to go to war up here. Try to expand my lands just a hair. Looks like he's going to leave. I'm going to try and chase him down. They're defending in a mountain. Oh, geez. I think I made a mistake. My daughter, oh, let's see, a good Bavarian name, Anna. She's mortal. I will educate you. I'll do it. And I'll have you be, I think I'm also, am I learning focused? Oh no, he's administration focused. I'll treat you in stewardship then. Oh wait, now that we have him, inspect the fiend's memories of dealing with their delegates to target them and disrupt the usurpation. Oh, like if you grab them, you get that. Do we have anybody else in our prisons besides him? Could execute him. We do gain some... Oh man, should I do it? I feel like catching him... I'd also gain an additional piety. I feel like this is a better move, honestly. Because who would it go to? Then we could just sort of... I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna burn him at the stake. This is probably not a good move gameplay-wise, but I'm gonna do it. And now... Oh, sweet. Yeah, we executed him. Look at that. The war still rages on, which I actually like. Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot that that was the one I was actually trying to find his lair. I'll try to find this guy's lair. Curses. Well, we'll stop this. Alright, well, we've killed one vampire. I feel pretty good. Control religious education, which increase our monthly. Yeah, I feel like that might be a good one. Control the underworld might not be too bad. Yeah, and this gives us it gives a lot of stuff. Although it does decrease your popular opinion, and I feel like he wouldn't do that. Although I'm actually going to, I think, seize this guy as well. Only gonna take 7 months. I'm gonna see if I can't collect another vampire here. I might be getting a little greedy, but I think it's fine. My half-brother alliance power. And nobody who's super strong anyway, so let's just go by age. He's a vassal. Let's just wait then. Alliances don't matter so much in this one because, you know, we're really operating on these small scales. So I'm going to control the townsfolk down here. And then I think up here, probably honestly wouldn't be a bad idea to do the same thing. Control the townsfolk. Although I kind of want to get this. I kind of want to have contact with fellow orders. Because what do these do? All the way max. A regular gathering of experts. I mean, we're already like the leader, right? I don't even know if we would need that. I'll just give it a second. What is a masquerade war? I kind of want to try this, but I need to let my troops replenish really fast because I'm quite hurt. Negotiate an alliance. Yeah, of course, my son, my nephew. I feel like there's so much you could do with this. Michael Scott. Gold is of no concern. Nah. Oh, he turned him into a vampire. These damn bastards. These Tremere. He actually has pretty crappy stats in comparison. So I have 20, 13, 21, 16, 10. Yeah, I probably could find his lair. I'm going to do a war against this guy first, though. So what I should do, well, actually, what's the progress on that? Oh, it's actually going, maybe we shouldn't go to war. Let's see what we can do with this. I want to see what the Assault the Lair looks like. All right, we're very close to finding this lair, so I'm just going to like let it do that. I'm very, very curious to see what that looks like. Ooh, I can buy alchemical products. Potion of Valor, what does that do? Injury resistance, okay. We can get Panacea, which gives you a godlike disease resistance. You can get Potent Toxin. Tonic gives you a significant health boost. Probably wouldn't be a bad move. Dangerous Poison. Gives you an increase. You get Eyes of Ka. Hostile Scheme Success. Oh, geez. Elixir. Cloud of Smoke. Lots of stuff. Potion of the Divine. Significant health boost. And Flesh of the Gods, which increases hostile... Wow, that's cool. Ready for the assault. It took a while, but my network of spies and informants has finally brought me what I was looking for, the exact location of Yosef Z's lair. Zwei. Of course, the most dangerous part of this journey is still ahead. Travel with Gladius Day. We're actually pretty solid. I mean, so it looks to me like if this is stronger than this, oh yeah, we should have this in the bag. If I'm understanding this right. Let's get started right away. And oh, this is my ex. Remember, we were married for 4 seconds. All right, we're gonna start. We're gonna give it a go. The hunt is on. It's finally time for Gladius Day to set out on this journey. Confronting a fiend like Josef Zvi on his home turf is always a risky proposition, but we have the advantage of surprise on our side. Will that be enough? When hunting this kind of prey, the smallest misstep can and would mean death. Evelyn von Murnau, the socialite inquisitor, regards the rest of our group warmly. I hope we won't run into anyone who will take advantage of her generosity. So are these all like family members of me? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? I wonder if I can... Oh, and I can invite people to it. Okay, I probably should have done that first. Oh well, I think we got it. Oh, let's see if they got a cool... Do they have like a cool thing? On the hunt, here we go. You have finally tracked down the fiend to its lair. There can be no mistake, as the poor people of the surroundings have clearly lost the love of God. They are paranoid, soulless husks, afraid of coming out at night, and even the church lies barren. You and your small entourage are clearly the only hope of this place. As you set up your camp, it is time to ponder your next move. The Lord has certainly guided you to this lair of evil, but how to destroy it is left to your appreciation. It looks to me like I should click this, because it's the best option. They weren't expecting a frontal assault. That's what you conclude after having cleaved your way through a significant number of unprepared thralls of the vampires before finding their resting place. Although you have attacked by day, the ruckus of your battle has awakened the fiend who was waiting for you. You must admit they made a good show of themselves, sluggish as they are in daytime. But all in all, you still quite easily cut their head off before they could really get their bearing in this battle. One less bloodsucker on God's green earth. So where's the next one? Damn, dude, that's so badass. I'm not even gonna lie. This dude's sick. You have gained 200 piety, 250 prestige. We killed him, and we gained some renown. God, absolute Chad status, dude. That is really dope. Okay, so there is no vampire hunting. Oh, no, there is. Coordinated tactics. Nice. So there is a vampire hunting one. Enemy fatal casualties. Okay. Yeah, we want to do that. So we've killed 2 vampires. Very nice. Let's, this guy would be a tough one, right? He'd be a tough one. Let's look at my close friends, my vassals, right? And see who we could maybe add. He's in Gladius Day. Are you in Gladius Day? Gladius? I don't know how he would say it. Because he has 27 prowess, and if we're under the assumption that we want a better spread, I'm going to invite him, and this would give us a pretty decent, so... Oh, actually, this doesn't change. Okay. Does it not change? Whatever. Maybe I misunderstood how that works. I can buy alchemical products. I would kind of like one of these potent tonics. Gives you a significant health boost. Only for 3 years, I see. Okay. Potion of Valor. Should we use... Oh man, I think then we should definitely try and find their lair. And kill the leader of House Tremere. We have to have 1,000. We have to have East Francia, which I don't even know how you would begin to have that. This guy has to be dead, and this guy has to be dead. There'd be like no way. Actually, we have a pretty high, now that I'm looking at this, pretty high success chance there. So never mind. That's actually not outrageous. And 7 people can be invited. Holy crap. And as you know, if you've ever played Crusader Kings, you can kind of game this. Because you can, I'm not going to go too much into debt, because I can get out of it pretty quick, but 56, let's see. I'll just do the 2. Yeah, there you go. So now it's at 95% chance, so we might actually get him murdered. A lot of them are scared to act in the day, I think, is the thing. Like, they're scared to, like, move against me right out. I also have 4,000 troops, which is genuinely insane. Do I want to give this to you? This would be my niece. And does she have any land? I could give this to you. It would give you a little bit more stuff. Or we could just do a holy war. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to do this just because it'll give me a little bit of a boost. And we might even catch him up. Who'd we catch? Oh, hoo, 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 hoo. Execute, baby, here we go. Execute the vampire, down you go. Bye-bye. That's 3. 3 vampires down, baby. 3 vampires down. Let's siege their capital. Just because it might give us... It might prove fruitful. We may end up catching their main dude. And it looks like they have a bit of a rebellion going on, so this is working out well for us. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Alright, we won that siege, but again, remember, I'm not going to end it yet. Oh, I had twin sons. I had a Leopold II and I had Eckbert. I'm going to train Leopold in the art of war. I'm actually going to raise the first one, my namesake. And then you will be trained... Oh, he got delicate. You'll be trained in the art of intrigue then by your mother. I'm going to designate my heir. I think it should be my son. I'm going to designate it as you. And you are going to get... Should I marry you to anybody? I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? And I caught up with them again. I'm trying to catch more of them, remember? Any prisoners? No, dang it. I'm bloodthirsty, man. I'm absolutely insatiable. It's only been 4 years. Actually, it looks like the game time goes fairly short. So we are going to take this territory here very shortly. Ooh!
Greetings. You are weak and I am strong. There is no other justification needed for me to come and take what is wished.
Ah! Rally the troops. Very cool. Werewolf invasions? That's actually really dope. I'm going to send these guys home. 34 days. We're sieging Prague. I wonder how this would work. Like, obviously you couldn't siege it in the daytime. Did he get overthrown? Oh, it just gave me the win. For some time now, your entourage is abuzz with rumors of mortals hunting canines around your area. Obviously, mortals have little luck in this endeavor most of the time, especially when they go lone wolf. What is interesting is that despite all these flaws, this hunter has shown some early success and many dark alleys are safer because of him. He is elusive though, and you are really unsure of where he will strike next. So we're getting attacked by werewolves, which is cool. Actually, I think that's dope. The hunter hunted too. You found him. This elusive hunter is one Karl Schrecht from Vienna. A man of few words, he was difficult to track down and even more difficult to assess. Holy God. The zeal of God's fury burning inside him, it's plain to see, but it is tainted by a bitterness that makes him unaware of the suffering he causes during his hunts. You fear that his soul is on the brink. God's armies will lose an impressive man if his faith falters even more. Brother, heed God's words. He has become a courtier. And now what I should do, actually, because this dude's crazy, right? I'm gonna kick this guy out. He becomes my rival. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. But this guy is absolutely bonkers. He's getting invited to Gladius Day. Look at him. I think we're gonna end up hitting the back end of him. Alright, so yeah, we're attacking the werewolves. He's only got pikemen and wolves, so he's gonna actually... Oh, they killed him. Okay, good. We'll catch him up here in the mountains. He's defending in the hills. I don't think he's gonna be able to survive. Whoa! Dang, bro. And that's it. GG. You owe me 71 gold. Thank you. Oh, he discovered the scheme. Damn. 53%. 50% is still kind of high. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to do Revelation. He lost Masquerade. And now I think you can technically do a Deposition War, which other people are going to be mad at him now because of that. So yeah, now he's like fully exposed. You know what? I have to say it. I'm having a really good time with this. This is probably like the best gameplay loop I've played of Crusader Kings in a really long time, just because of how fresh it is. Like, you have this very internal, you know, like, what am I trying to say here? You have this like really internal motivation, like very focused motivators, and I think that that's a lot of fun. It's also just really cool hunting vampires, and it's really well written, I have to say. I mean, I was a big fan of Vampire the Masquerade, the games. It's still at, oh wait, well it's at 50%, however, I can still invite people to it. And I am going to do so. I'm going to get rid of this guy one way or another. Let's see what that gives us up to. 85% is still really solid. This guy has to die. If we can get rid of him... Seeing the sun, killing vampires is at its core quite easy. The sun will do it without fail every time. The tricky part is actually making sure that the target is outside when God's rays of light bless this world. For this one, you have chosen the demolition method. No need to move the sleeping vampire if the roof itself is removed during the night. What? You only need some good men able to create a distraction in the haven of your crew. Experts can get to work. Well, let's find out. Oh, didn't work. It did not. We did not succeed. Alright, I just got a bit of gold from an event, so I'm actually going to use it to make a New building over here. I think what I'll do is I'll create a mansion to give us that that monthly piety and prestige bonus. And then I think this one's already building, right? Yeah, that one's building. Regensburg. I have such a hard time clicking the main settlement. I feel like control the townsfolk would be good. I actually, you know what? Opinion. I feel like Contact Fellow Orders makes the most sense gameplay wise. Maybe not lore, or like lore wise, you know what I'm saying? Holy War for the county. We have to rally our troops. Alright, here we go. Okay, so you see, it says we should win. I'm back home. Oh, I can assault it. Oh, I can still do it. I wonder if I could invalidate the war if I can manage to get him. I'll start right away. How much money are you gonna have to owe me after this? 191? Dude, you are absolutely screwed. I'm just gonna let my dudes replenish. We're standing here on the borders. We're staying tall. As a hunter of all the horrible things that prey on humanity, your duty has to be a secret vow. Your fellow men would panic if they knew the extent of the threat just lurking behind every corner. This secrecy often causes some issues, as many people confuse you for some manner of clerical authority and then unburden their current, often very mundane issues on you as you travel. I will listen and judge. I have to play the part, right? I want them to think that I am that. We've tracked him down. They didn't know. We'll kill him myself. There's no chance of us dying. There is a chance of him escaping. It looks like a frontal assault is our best option. So we're going to go for it. Visitors or attackers must approach Searing from the treacherous, heavily fortified foothills to the south. Unnatural rain, fog, and storm shield the valley while guardsmen patrol day and night. The trail ends up in a steep incline to the gates of Searing. It is sufficiently rocky and winding to prevent the hauling of siege weapons to attack the chantry. Huge rocks roiled by gargoyles provide ideal ambush spots for the defenders. The approaching visitors see nothing but fog and hear nothing but howling winds. It is a vast shaft of black rock jutting up from a man-made plateau. Its surface is unmarred by decorations, only... I'm trying to scroll down, sorry. Its surface is unmarred by decorations, only dozens of long, narrow windows, now bricked up and sealed over with lead sheeting interrupt the perfect sheerness of its vertical surfaces. 8 towers rise up from the structure's bulk, acting as decoys, as none of them give entrance to Searing itself. A couple of them burst into flames with weight is applied on it. The Tremere can't easily stop their theatrical impulses, it seems. A great chasm rings the chantry with only the narrowest of bridges to traverse it. Finally, the gatehouse is the last obstacle, protected by seasoned soldiers and the fiercest gargoyles. Jesus. Even if they were to be defeated, powerful magical traps await the stubborn invaders. After the gatehouse finally lies Searing itself, the heart and soul of the soulless Tremere, the usurper's lair. They weren't expecting a frontal assault. Oh, we did it. That's what you concluded after you've cleared your way. So we actually killed him. We've killed the leader of the Tremere. Dude, that's absolutely insane. And now that everyone has returned, I can make this dude the leader of my army. God. I actually love how sick this dude looks. If you see him on the thumbnail, don't be surprised. I definitely am glad that I invested into Men-at-Arms because they got way overzealous. Can I just not catch you? Alright, we got him. Oh yeah, dude, you guys got absolutely wrecked. And there it is. Who is this? Oh wait, this is a lowborn. You have to demand conversion, and yeah. See the light of God, my son, before it's too late. Alright, well, that was nuts. What is my de jure land? Is it this? Holy crap, it's huge. Dude, it's enormous. He has a lot of allies, though. If I attacked him, it would be pretty narsky. Although I feel like I want to take, I would break the truce, of course. Oh, dang, look at him. That's crazy. They look so cool. This guy, I think we need to find his lair as well. If we can kill both of them, I'd be pretty satisfied. I don't think I'm going to end up taking up all that land. It would take a while. What, should I marry my son to a mummy? Should I marry my It's weird that this is an option. I'm gonna marry you to a mummy. That is the most bizarre thing. Well, my son is married to a mummy. Are they like a specific person too? Am I just like being ludicrous? I don't know who this is. Someone's gonna have to tell me who this is. Gained a new True Faith perk, which is Aura of... Dang, it increases your prowess by 10? Oh my god, dude. Jesus. I mean, I have to say, I'm really impressed with the Inquisition stuff. I am a huge fan of this already. Increase my daughter gave me a book and was like, Papa, look. Look, do you not see? Do you not see, Papa? Oh, 100 gold. Jesus, thanks. Yeah, we're gonna burn her at the stake. Oh, god, doesn't it feel good? Oh, I caught her. Well, I'm gonna execute her, as you know, as I like to do. We're gonna burn her at the stake. Oh, what happened? She died in childbirth. No. Oh, not with my Gladius Day. I think that I actually have some pretty solid members here. If he can kill one more dude, that would be I'd be pretty happy with that. It is time to do the assault on the Fiefs of the Black Cross. He's actually quite weakened. I'll get started right away. What should we do? Mountaineers? Forest? Warders? Oh, is it because we don't have a... Dang, we don't got anybody. Train knights. Yeah, we'll just do it. The hunt is on. We're confronting our other rival. I don't know how this is gonna go. He's old. We've finally tracked down this heathen to his lair. Oh, there's a... Whew. The best one would be... This is the highest one. As well as this, but... I guess we're gonna have to do a stewardship challenge. Alright, I'm gonna try and destroy his assets and isolate him first. We'll see how this goes. It could be bad. Your strike was methodical. You targeted every guild, militia, or cultist group that the Fiend had their claws in. You used two powerful weapons, the lure of gold for the greedy and the fear of the church for the corrupt. And so it came to this. Your campaign has isolated the vampire, estranged their allies, and dispersed their thralls. You can now watch the last haven of their fiend burning before your eyes. The screams of the creature inside like music to your ears. You are fired. Oh. Well, we did it. Oh my god, I cannot believe that we actually succeeded. So he's killed our two biggest rivals. And now all we would need to do is control East Francia. That is actually pretty incredible. Oh! I will actually do that just because I need that boost. I'm feeling fine because of the Potion of the Divine. That'll give me a little bit more time to recover, right? Yeah, we really came through here. I would love to get... I just want to see this. The Consolidate. Oh no, he's losing his hair. No, his glorious hair! No, he was so handsome. My boy. Maybe I should just try and bide my time until I can get... I only need 2,000 to get Paragon of Virtue. Maybe I should shift my focus to him. Do Fine Lair. Oh, you can resume it later. Oh, that's interesting. Holy, he's in... And did we collect any other vampire prisoners? Are you a vampire? You're a ghoul. Well, and what are you? You're also a ghoul. Well, and what are you? You're a human? I will offer you the chance to demand conversion. You? I will do the same for you. All non-natural, no matter what they happen to be, must be purged. Ready for the assault? Oh, right! I forgot that we were doing this. Let's get started right away. Yep, let's get on over there. The hunt is on, baby. We're hunting another vampire. How many people has this man killed? Holy. Let's just point it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 different cultist or vampiric beings. Been a pretty successful run, I have to say. I expected that this would go really bad, and it did not. So it looks like our best option is once again to do this one. This might not work, but we're gonna try the asset one. Created after Atreus expressed his serious concerns about transforming House Tremere into a vampire clan too fast, Vienna soon became the safest haunt for the clan's conservative faction. Perched... Oh, we already read this, didn't we? Yeah, perched on a jagged promontory several miles to the north of the city, the Vienna Chantry looks like a large and imposing hunting lodge. Its walls are composed of massive chunks of gray stone hewn from the earth by Atreus' magic. Massive timbers act as pillars and cross beams throughout the structure. Every chamber is grand and oversized, an extensive network of disused chambers crisscrossing the hill on which the building stands. Atreus built those to allow room for future expansions without arousing unwanted attention. Vienna's laboratories are large and well stocked, and the library is the best that the Tremere have at their disposal outside of Searing. Common areas are at the same time sumptuous and forbidding. Heavy wooden furniture is padded in gold embroidered velvet. Incense of overpowering sweetness wafts from numerous copper censers. Tapestries depict Tremere, Atreus, Goratrix disapprovingly staring down at the room's occupants, with massive stag horns, boars' heads, and other trophies appearing throughout the building. Vienna lacks the elaborate protective means of Searing, but the ground is still larred with ingenious traps. I almost said indigenous, that wouldn't have made any sense. And it looks like we got him anyway, so you are fired. Another vampire is down. I became the head of the Bavarian culture. I hope one proud Bavarian is proud of me. I'm going to reveal him. And then I guess I'll do a holy war for the kingdom of East Francia. Probably no point in waiting. He has significantly less troops than I do, and he's only got the one ally. So I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous for this one. This is going to be the big one. This is for all the marbles, and then we'd be able to consolidate our house, and I'd be pretty satisfied with how this one turned out. But we've already done really well. We killed a lot of vampires. We have Michael Scott. Remember, this was the guy who actually got selected a while ago. He came up, so he's now the head of House Tremere. But we're gonna give it our best shot. Can only attempt one holy war per lifetime, so this is going to be a interesting one. All right, yeah, and then we're gonna have complete control of this kingdom. Also, I have a new perk which I didn't even notice at the time. Essential Censure, Hostile Scheme Resistance, and it's over. And I am fighting against this guy, although this also gives me the option, I think. Oh, I have to not be at war. Oh my god, dude, look at the size of this territory that I just earned. Are you serious, dude? Oh my god. How do you hold it? We need to find her lair. I've also did a revelation against her. It looks like she's about to get yeeted, so we might be able to avoid a lot of the heartache here. I'm just getting rid of all of this stuff. Much of it is going to other people. My wife is pregnant again. Dang, dude, at the age of 62, my man's still, or my age of 58, my man's still got it. He has still got it. You old dog. You old salty sea sailor. I'm going to wait till we can get this usurp option. I don't know if it's going to happen, but she's losing a bunch of wars, so I would assume it does. And when that option comes up, we will definitely see what happens. What legends are actually going around right now? We haven't even checked that. I'm very curious to see. So we have Cain the First. They're all Cain the First. They're all Cain the First. Oh, and then we have one for Set. What's the highest chance? Soldiers of God, we storm the castle. Should we do one last assault? Oh, wait, no. I'll kill you myself. He's already dying. This one is tough. Despite having easily dispatched most of their guards and attacked during the daytime, the Fiend is still a formidable foe. You are confident that you will win thanks to the daylight, but it is a slow, arduous process. Worse still, this long battle has given time for the other thralls to intervene. I will win no matter the cost. Do no more than what is necessary. My man will probably die. I have healed my wounds. Rod and Staff allows you to make your knights unable to gain wounds. Wow. And then Wrath of God allows you to wound or kill the intended target. That's crazy. Okay, so now I can just create the Kingdom of East Francia. Oh, I need 500 still for that? I think my man... I will listen and judge. I think my man needs to switch to diplomacy. I'm trying to get ducal conquest. Like, ain't down to earth. He is holding on by like the skin of his teeth, dude. Show him in at once. Language is not easy, my friend. Wow. I can't even believe this. I can't believe he's still alive. He's like 61. He's eliminated so many different threats. You know, you've got to really give it to him. Like, the man Knight of the Black Cross. You gotta give it to the man. He has really done the damn thing. I could start Conquest of the Kingdom of East Francia. I won't. I won't do that. I need to get 500 gold so that I can finish what we started here. This man is not going to live very long. All right, I bought a Blood of the Snake, and we'll see if that helps me out. I don't think it will. I was actually trying to do this as his son for a second, and it went horribly because every time I'd get by 500, I'd have another rebellion, and it would drop back down to 200, and it was like impossible. So I'm very much glad that it looks like, well, I'll be able to actually do it this time. All right, titles can be created. The Kingdom of East Francia, which will go to me. And now I can do what I wanted to do, and that's consolidate House Murnau. House Murnau is one of the 5 progenitors of the Shadow Inquisition. If you want to make a lasting success of the organization, you will need their complete support. They will send one of their best to help me. You will also reinvigorate the Inquisition and one step closer to unifying it. The Hounds of God stand at the ready. House von Monar is a strange ally to other orders of the Inquisition, a German noble house with no real tie to the clergy. They are blessed, or some say cursed by God, to be able to literally smell evil. Their power and their strong leadership of figures like Otto and Leopold von Monar have made them staunch allies of the Holy See. Despite this, it has taken some time to have the full extent of the prolific von Monar family on board with the Inquisition program. Now secure in their German holdings, they are ready to play their part in the Shadow War with even more zeal. The Inquisition faith gains the Hounds of God. You are one step closer. Franz has joined my court. You know, honestly, I expected it to be a little bit more. I wonder if, like, if you do them all, you get like one big overarching one. That'd be really cool. But yeah, well, I've got to say this one was an absolute blast. I had a lot of fun playing as the Inquisition here in Princes of Darkness. I have been meaning to come back to this mod for a little over a year now, as I said at the beginning of the video, and I'm so glad I did. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. It had a lot of trials and tribulations. I was not sure. I tried like 4 times to get this guy to live just so I could do that decision, because I really wanted to, and even if in the end it wasn't really worth it, I'm glad that we got to kill a bunch of vampires and just have this badass character and this really cool story here. And that's going to be it for me, so thank you guys so much for watching. I highly recommend you check out this mod. If you'd like to see more of this mod in the future, just let me know, and I will happily oblige. If you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you want to become a member, and if not, well, I'm happy that you came, and I'm Soul. This has been Princess of Darkness, and I will happily see you in the next one.